Hello, everybody coming on in. We're letting some people in now. There's a bunch of us schools here, so we're all just going to give our kind of short little presentations uh, and kind of just go through it there. I will get started and go first. I'm going to share my screen briefly. All right. Hopefully everybody could see that there. Awesome. All right, so my name is Justin Jensen. I am a Columbus College of Art and Design admissions counselor. So basically, Columbus College of Art and Design, we're located in Columbus, Ohio. So first, I just wanted to talk a little bit briefly about just about Columbus College of Art and Design. So we're 142 years old. We're one of the oldest private nonprofit art and design colleges. So we're working with a lot of different types of age and different things. So we're a smaller campus. We have about 1,100 students, and we have about a 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So we're a much smaller group, but you're going to get that individualized time if you're somebody who's interested in art design or interested in that field at all. And then we have students from all over as well. These are the majors that we have here in the Columbus College of Art and Design. So we have advertising, graphic design, animation, comics and narrative practice, fashion design, film and video, fine arts, game art and design, illustration, industrial design, and then interior architecture and design, as well as photography. And then we also have minors that you can do and customize, but it's also optional for you. So if you're somebody who's interested in art and design, that's something that you want to know more about or want to kind of expand upon, this is a creative place and creative way for you to kind of get in there. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'm going to drop my information in the chat. If you have questions, you can reach out. Us admission counselors at Columbus College of Art and Design are here to help you through this entire process. So any question at all or anything that you have questions, financial aid, anything like that, we can help you with that and kind of get you to where you want to be creatively. So that is all for me, and I'm gonna pass it on to the next presenter.
All right then, hello everyone. My name is Princess and I am one of the two presenters today that will be talking about UC Davis. So I am a fourth year double majoring in sociology and Chicano studies. And if my colleague wants to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Paige. I'm also a fourth year at UC Davis and I'm studying human development and art history. So I'm gonna let Princess take it away.
So really quickly, I just want to take 5 minutes or 2 to 3, depending, to highlight 5 things that I think everyone should know about UC Davis. So we'll start with the first one. So Davis is centrally located, as you can see on the map. There's just so many different locations that you can go to. The city of Davis is one of the country's last college towns. So we do have around 38,000 students in the city, less than 70,000 residents. So as you can see, students make up a large population. So everything about the city of Davis is intertwined with our campus community. So it's really fun, really great. The proximity to Silicon Valley, we do have Sacramento, which is 20 minutes away. You have the Bay Area, Napa, and some wineries as well if you're into that. 21 plus, of course. You can go hiking, skiing. So as you can see, all of these different locations are within your reach as a student. You also have Central Valley, and for those of you who are from Southern California, it's super easy to go back home during the break and vacations, stuff like that. We do have an airport and other methods of transportation. And then the second reason is that just how many majors and minors that we are offering. UC Davis offers more than 100 plus majors and minors within 4 academic colleges. So each college has their prospective majors and wonderful advisors as well. So we believe that the challenges of the 21st century will not only be solved with one branch, so that's why we have 4 different colleges that I mentioned. So you can follow your passion here, find new passions. I know I did. I ended up changing my major a few times until I figured out what I wanted to do. So it's very easy to do that in Davis. We have several students who add minors, double majoring like myself. And then this just prepares you for your desired career. And then we do have over 400 faculty members who are considered first generation as well. So we do have our first generation initiative program that helps you connect with those faculty and staff members if you want to get to learn about their experiences and all the different resources that they have. And then for our third, we are community centered. So as you can see on your screen, just so many different ways to get involved, finding your community. One of the advice that we give is to take that first step, and try to find somewhere that you can connect and create your own community, create your own friends. As you come to Davis, you'll see everyone's super friendly. Just take that first step, we recommend. So this is just a small representation of the different centers that we have across campus, so you can connect with like-minded communities, but you can also learn about different communities. So 2 centers that aren't mentioned here, but are worth mentioning if you're interested in the pre-med track, we do have the health professions advising, and then we also have the Student Startup Center for innovators and future entrepreneurs.
All right, a fourth reason why we love Davis so much is the multiple opportunities that you have when you're on campus. We have over 10,000 internship opportunities. We have a huge amount of NCAA Division I sports teams. We have over 800 student clubs and organizations. There's some really awesome clubs for a variety of interests. We have a Disney Princess and Princesses Club that actually go visit sick children who are in the hospital located near our campus in Sacramento, and sometimes they go to San Francisco. We have an Ultimate Frisbee Club, as well as a laser tag club that meets in one of our campus buildings at like 4 a.m. and they play laser tag once a month, which is really cool, as well as a ton of other academic clubs. We have 40 plus education abroad programs, which are really amazing opportunities where you can get closer connections with UC Davis staff, as well as visit countries abroad, fingers crossed, hopefully, with COVID and everything. But those are taking place on all seven continents. So if you wanted to go to Antarctica and study abroad, you can do that here at UC Davis. And then just some next steps. So Davis, we would love for you to check us out on the college tour series, and you can experience life at UC Davis through the eyes of real students, each on their own personal journey. So we're one of the first UC schools to appear on the college tour, which is a new streaming series that allows students and their families, as well as prospective students, to visit colleges across the country without leaving their home. So if you want to scan the QR code, that's something that you can do to sign up for emails to make sure you're up to date on all that good information. And then this is basically our motto. We want all students who apply to Davis and all students that come to Davis to be able to see themselves as future alumni. And so a quote from our chancellor is, "You will find that UC Davis isn't just a campus, it's a welcoming, inclusive community that thrives on excellence, innovation, and self-expression." And those are just values that we really hold dear to our hearts at Davis. And then finally, we just like to remind you, if you choose to apply to UC Davis, make sure that when you're filling out the UC application to check the box for UC Davis and submit your UC application by November 30th. And if you can, submitting it before November 30th, just because you get a lot of applications coming in towards the end of that deadline. And the website is down at the bottom, ucdavis.edu/apply.
All right, so I guess I'm just gonna step in here. So my name is Caleb. I'm representing Humboldt State University. And I am going to share my screen with you all. Hopefully I have access to do that. Here we go. I believe we have 3 to 5 minutes to present. So I'm gonna look at the time here. I'm having a bit of technical difficulties. Here we go. Very first slide. View, present. There we go. All right. So like I said, Humboldt State University, part of the California State University system, right? Which is the largest four-year public university system in the United States. And as you can see, the little dots that are on there, there are 23 campuses spread out throughout California. San Diego State University being the southernmost. And if you look at the very top, Humboldt State University is the northernmost campus. So if you wanted to be far away from home, but you still want to be in state, we are a great option. You will still pay in-state tuition. So it's very affordable and you have access to high quality education. A little bit more about our campus. We have a small to medium-sized campus. We currently have right around 6,000 students. And Arcata, which is where this university is located, only has right around 17,000 total population. So about half, usually in a normal year, right now we did see a bit of a decrease in enrollment, but in a normal year we have around 8,000 students, which makes up half of the population in Arcata. What that means is you're going to see students everywhere. When you go down to the plaza, when you're at the coffee shops, at the restaurants, students are just everywhere. So it's a small college town. We have over 48 majors, minors, credentialing programs if you wanted to be a teacher, and we do offer 12 graduate programs. Now, I'm not 100% sure what majors you're all interested in, so I'm going to name a few. We do have great education programs, so if you wanted to be a teacher, we do our best to get you internships out in the community. We have a close working relationships with a lot of school districts and a lot of schools around us. So it's great, right? Resume builder, and you get that work experience. You get to see what grade level you want to work with the most. So you might be with a first grade class and then a fifth grade class a month later. So great internship opportunities. Business, same thing. I was a business major when I was in undergrad. I know they do a lot. They collaborate with the city of Arcata to develop the economic index. There's a lot of local events and festivals. One that comes to mind is like the Oyster Festival. It generates a lot of revenue for the town. So you get to work with local businessmen, businesswomen. There's a lot of events. Again, so many to name. One of them is called Startup Weekend, where if you do have a business idea, you can pitch that to a board, and first place does get $5,000. I believe first, second, and third place get some sort of monetary compensation. So just really cool opportunities for you to network. Kinesiology, one of our most popular programs on campus, if you wanted to do physical therapy, sports science, sports medicine. Psychology, we have state-of-the-art equipment and a lot of research opportunities. Now, moving on to the next college, the College of Natural Resources and Sciences. So we are primarily known for our majors in the biological sciences. So we have zoology, chemistry, wildlife, fisheries biology, you name it. And the cool thing about these programs is that you get a lot of hands-on experience. You get to do research, to explore. We have a lot of research laboratories on campus, off campus, and our environment becomes your classroom. These are just a lot of pictures of our students out in the Pacific Ocean. They're doing research. That is our vessel, the research vessel that goes out into the ocean. We named it the Coral Sea Research Vessel, and it's 100% for undergraduate students. Chemistry, forestry. We have one of the best forestry programs in the nation. A lot of the classes are outside as well, which again, I think is really cool. Art. So art is very popular, and we have a metal foundry on campus that melts between 4,000 to 6,000 pounds of bronze and aluminum, and they turn that into huge metal sculptures or small metal jewelry. So it's really fun to gather around and watch them do that. So quite a bit that we have to offer. If you're into outdoor activities, this is the perfect spot. So kayaking, canoeing, water rafting, hiking, doing a bonfire at the beach. Really cool place if you're into the outdoors. Now, very quickly, I'm just going to touch on freshman admission requirements. So right now, you definitely want to meet the A through G subject requirements. which is your 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 2 years of history, years of foreign language, and so on. And right now we're not requiring SAT or ACT scores. So really just focus on your academic GPA and fulfilling those requirements. Now I am short on time. I am going to put a little contact link on there. So if you are interested, please fill that out. It literally takes you like 30 seconds and then I can connect with you. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for your time, and I will post that link here in a minute.
Hello, everyone. I'm V. Aludema with the University of Louisville. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am based in Los Angeles, California, so I am your neighbor, and I work with students with all Western US and especially California. So we are a medium-sized Carnegie Research University with 216 majors. We have no impacted majors whatsoever. The most popular from California are going to be engineering. We are one of only 7 in the US to require a co-op where students earn an average of $34,000 while still in college. Business, where we added recently additional programs, including a less math-heavy Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration, direct entry nursing program, and sports administration, which is #2 in the nation. Other unique programs for the University of Louisville are accelerated 3+3 law school program, direct entry dentistry program, and we're also lucky to have our own medical school and university hospital system with research opportunities starting as early as freshman year. So we are test optional for year 2022. And any California student who is admitted receives an automatic $10,000 scholarship, whether you are test optional or you have test scores. We are a Power 5 school with Division I athletics. We are known for our school spirit. And aside from being top 20 in the nation for athletics, we're also known to instill community engagement in students through 450 organizations, intramural sports, 34 Greek organizations, and more. Our location is also very beneficial to our students, as Louisville is known as a big city of 1.2 million people, but with a small town feel. Lots of opportunities for fun, recreation, and internships in Fortune 500 companies within Louisville itself. Our campus is also easily accessible. There are direct flights leaving from LA every day, and you are only minutes away from Muhammad Ali International Airport once you arrive in Louisville. That's it for me. Thank you so much. I'll post my contact information in the chat box, and go Cards.
Hey everyone, I'm Susan Metzler. I'm a senior admissions advisor with New Mexico State University. New Mexico State University is located in Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is in the southern part of the state of New Mexico. We are the land grant University of New Mexico. We're also a NASA Space Grant College. We have the oldest honors college in the state of New Mexico. And our closest major city is El Paso, Texas. El Paso is about 45 minutes away from our campus, and that's where you will find an airport. A lot of my California students do, they bring cars to campus if they have one, and first year students can have cars on campus. But we also are not terribly far away from an airport where you can get flights from California. We also have a shuttle service. All you have to do is reserve it 24 hours ahead of time, and we are happy to pick you up at the airport and then bring you back when you want to go back home. But you can see from this photo, we have a beautiful campus. Even though we are located in the desert, it is very green. We're in a large agricultural area. We are a medium-sized university. It is a beautiful campus. It is your very traditional, public university, state university, college campus where students do live on campus, a lot of activities on campus. In Las Cruces, New Mexico, which was named the best college town in New Mexico. Okay, we have nearly 100 undergraduate degree options at New Mexico State University. These are our different academic colleges, our College of Agriculture, Consumer and Environmental Sciences, Arts and Sciences, Business, our College of Health, Education and Social Transformation, and our College of Engineering, and our Conroy Honors College. With new California students, some of the really popular majors that we have are nursing, aerospace engineering, kinesiology, creative media, and all of our business programs. I had a little trouble there. We're known as the Aggies. We were established back in 1888. We were originally known as New Mexico A&M. The A stands for agriculture, and that's why we're known as the Aggies. We are part of the WUE, which is the Western Undergraduate Exchange. The WUE discount is automatic for all California residents. You don't apply for it. You don't have to qualify for it. If you are a resident of California, you automatically will receive the WUE discount. We also have scholarships that you can stack on top of the WUE discount. So we can be a really affordable option for California students. Our average class size is only 27. We have just over 14,000 students on our campus. We do not have any impacted majors. So if you want to be a computer science major or you want to major in nursing, you can do that at New Mexico State University. We do have Division I athletics. We're part of the Western Athletic Conference, tons of clubs, Greek life, outdoor activities galore, a great activity center with 2 pools, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. We even have a golf course right on our campus. And a really great thing that we're doing right now is we're waiving the application fee. So if you do want to apply, I strongly suggest that you do it by December 1st because you won't have to pay an application fee if you do it before that. We also have some of our top merit scholarships do have a December 1st deadline. So we do ask students that are interested in applying to make sure they do that before December 1st. I am going to put my information in the chat, so you can reach out to me if you would like, if you have any questions, and I hope to see your application soon. Thanks.
Cool, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tony. Bear with me as I get this going. I know we only got a couple of minutes. I want to leave some time for questions for everybody, but my name is Tony. I am a recruitment specialist for San Francisco State. Really quickly, here are some fun things about San Francisco State that we pride ourselves on. Top 25 film schools in the nation this year by Hollywood Reporter. We're actually ranked number 20. We've had students work on films like Inside Out, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda. One of their executive producers at Pixar is really big on giving back to San Francisco State, so he's always looking for students to come and have internships there out in Pixar, which is not too far from us. We have the first and only College of Ethnic Studies in the nation. If you're interested in studying Latino, Latina studies, Asian American, Persian American, it's a lot of social justice driven courses, but it's definitely a great opportunity if you want to learn more, a little bit more about, you know, different ethnicities. And now with Newsom passing that new law in California, having to take an ethnic studies course is a perfect college to go to. Top 10% business schools globally. We offer internships, externships, and the biggest thing is mentorships. We want our business students to be well-rounded, so you'll learn everything there is to know about the business world while you're a student at SF State, which is really, really cool. And as you all can see on the right-hand side, we have some awards, some Pulitzers, Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and Tonys, nothing too major, right? A lot of students ask, where is San Francisco State located? We are located in San Francisco, but we're a little bit southwest of the actual city, so we're not located in downtown, so it's a very safe, convenient area. You can see Salesforce, Uber, you can even see down Oracle, Facebook, so we're a pretty prime location when you're looking for students who want to go into engineering, business, you know, in order for you to get those internships, which is really cool. If you're interested, we definitely have that. 6 different colleges at SF State. College of Business started off as a teaching institution, #1 feeder school in the Bay Area for teachers. We have our science and engineering. Some popular majors at SF State. On the left-hand side, you will see one that's not on here that I like to talk about is our BECA, which is Broadcasting, Electronic Communication Arts. So those are for students who want to go into like music production, news anchoring, anything within the film industry, well, TV industry within the production. Is definitely a great program on our campus. And we do have some impacted majors at SF State. Ones that would affect you all as first-time freshmen would be only pre-nursing. All other majors you are able to apply as a first-time freshman. One big thing about SF State, y'all, if students think that because we're considered a commuter campus, meaning we don't have a lot of housing, a lot of students commute from around the area, that we don't have a student life, but we do. We have actually over 25 different sports clubs. So we have ultimate frisbee, esports, rugby, ice hockey, if you're interested as well. Over 260 student organizations now and growing. And we have over 50 Greek organizations every year. We keep growing and growing. Even during COVID, we were able to, you know, have certain events throughout the year. On top of that, we'll have, you know, different events on our campus like pet therapy, carnivals, food, farmers markets. We'll have food trucks on our campus as well. So there's always something going on. on our campus. And then some resources. One that I like to talk about is our EOP, or Educational Opportunities and Pathway Program for our first generation low-income college students. A great opportunity for you to get that advisory, tutoring, and that mentoring. And one that's a little bit more unique to SF State is the Metro College Success Program, which is a transitional program for our first-time freshmen. Due to time, I'm not going to go into our admissions. Caleb kind of covered them a little bit. We have similar with Humboldt State as far as admissions requirements, but I will put the link in the chat. And then one last thing is visit us. We are hosting on-campus guided tours if you all are interested. So please feel free to go to our website, outreach.sfsu.edu. Come take a campus tour. Think of it as if you're going to buy a car, right? You don't want to buy a car without test driving. It's similar. Take a look at all these campuses that are here today. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of going to see them and see what they have to offer. And see if you can really see yourself there for the next 4, 5, 6 years if you want to get your master's. And before we leave it for questions, here's a quick little contact me. This is my direct email. Feel free to email me. The best way to do it is email. And if you want to scan this QR code here, that'll take you to our inquiry form. If you have your phones, I'll leave it up for like 5 seconds. Scan that. You'll be able to register. We'll be emailing you if you have about different events we'll be hosting on our campus. So that is it for me. I know we got roughly 2 minutes. Do we have any questions, y'all? I will also put my stuff in the chat as well. So if y'all want to reach me directly, I will definitely put my info on there as well. Do y'all have any questions for any of the reps here? Please feel free to put them in the chat as well. I know that was kind of fast, y'all, but we gotta move quick with 4 minutes, y'all.
That was great. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just please post them in the chat, and we'd be happy to answer. You can ask questions, a general question about admission, or directly for any of the specific universities. Thanks so much again for being here. I'm not seeing any questions so far. Looks like everyone did a great job informing the students. I think one question that comes up quite a bit, especially this year, is which universities are going to be test optional. So can you guys show by show of hands how many of you are going to be test optional for fall 2022? Perfect. Excellent. So good. That should alleviate some of the anxiety.
Thank you, Princess, for your help. I couldn't send things to everyone. It was weird.
All righty. We'll wait for a couple of minutes if anyone has any more questions.
Oh, we go till 35. I thought it was till 30.
What'd you say?
I thought it went till 6:30, but it goes to 6:35.
Oh, got you.
And then we have a 5-minute grace period, and then we go 6:40 to 7.
Got you. Does anyone want to keep track of time by any chance? Let me see. Where do you have the time frame so we can make sure we are?
I'll put it in the chat for everybody.
Excellent. That's very helpful. Thank you so much, Tony.
Yeah, of course. Are we recording every session? Is that what we're doing? Or is it just the first one?
So the recording was on already when we came on. So I'm sure we're recording everything. So we'll see.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Just to let you all know, we will get the next session started in about 4 minutes. So if you all want to just hang tight, the next one will go from 6:40 to 7. Okay. Welcome everybody joining us. Just to let y'all know, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. Okay, in about 2 minutes at 6:40, we'll get started with the next session. Hello everybody. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the next session. I'm gonna pass it over to Justin so we can get it started.
All right, hello, everybody. I'm going to share my screen real quick. All right, hopefully you all can see this right here. So let's just go ahead and get started. So hi, my name is Justin Jensen. I am a Columbus College of Art and Design admissions counselor, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the Columbus College of Art and Design. First of all, we're located in Columbus, Ohio, so in the East Coast, Eastern side, Eastern Standard Time. So just a little bit about CCAD. So CCAD is one of the oldest nonprofit private art and design colleges in the country. So we are about 142 years old. We are a much smaller campus, so we're about 1,100 students. So it's a very tight-knit community. And then we have about a 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So if you're somebody who's interested in art and design, you're going to be having that really close, tight-knit group of peers that can help critique you and make you better, but also that time with the professor as well. And we also have students representing from all over the country that come to the Columbus College of Art and Design. So here are some of our majors, our 11 majors that we do have. So there's advertising, graphic design, animation, comics and narrative practice, fashion design, film and video, just to name a few of them on there. So if these are things that you're interested in, we have these very focused studies where you kind of learn from these majors and learn everything about everything that surrounds that and getting that experience well. We also have minors that are can be combined with it. These are some of the popular ones here, but this is not all of them. You can really customize and mix and match what you're interested in, or if you're somebody who doesn't want to do a minor, you could also just kind of spread out your classes and really take what you're interested in. If you want to be more well-rounded, there's so many more options for you to kind of customize your experience with us at the Columbus College of Art and Design. So things that you can do next. So basically you can come visit us on campus. So whether you do it in person or virtually, I know a lot of people might be over on the West Coast, so maybe a virtual tour is something that you'd like to get from one of our admissions counselors. So our actual application is on the Common App and you can apply coming up here soon. We're going to be releasing our application here in October. And then these are our deadlines. So December 1st is kind of your deadline if you're just interested to get an answer by the end of the holidays, or February 1st is kind of your best for completing it by this deadline, getting you scholarships and the most financial aid opportunities as well. So those are our primary deadlines. But these are some of the other ways that you can kind of check us out. You can work on your portfolio with us. You can kind of come to one of our national portfolio days and kind of participate in that way. So what you need for us is a high school transcript. You need a portfolio and your completed FAFSA. There's also an essay portion of our application and our portfolio. Here's some tips here, about 8 to 15 pieces. And I want to make sure I keep time so all of our other schools can kind of present too. So I've already posted in the chat. If you want more information, you can fill out one of our inquiry forms, and I'm going to post my information in the chat again if you would like to reach out for more questions. So I'm going to pass it on to our next presenter.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Princess. I will be one of your presenters today. I am a fourth year double major in sociology and Chicano studies. And if my colleague wants to present herself as well.
Hi, everybody. I'm Paige. I'm also a fourth year at UC Davis, and I am studying human development and art history.
All right. So to begin our tour, or our little presentation, we'll talk about like the 5 things that we think that everyone should know about UC Davis. So number 1 being we are centrally located. As you can see on your screen, there's just so many places that you can go. We have Sacramento, which is 20 minutes away. We have Napa Valley, and where you can, there's a lot of wineries, 21 plus, of course. We have Yosemite, so if you like hiking, skiing as well, I know you can do that. We have San Francisco. So as you can see, there's several locations in which you can go over the weekend during break. Very cool. So a fun fact, the city of Davis is actually one of the last college towns in the country. So we have around 38,000 students. That seems like a large number, but I swear you get used to it. So we have like 70,000 residents. So as you can see, we make up a huge chunk of the Davis residents. So everything about the city of Davis is intertwined with our campus community, which we'll see in our following slides. So then our second reason is that we are in the middle of an academic inquiry. So we believe that the challenges of the 21st century will not only be solved with one branch of knowledge. So we do offer all of our 100 plus majors and minors through our 4 academic colleges, which you're seeing on your screen. So all these different colleges offer so many different opportunities. You can follow your passion, you can find a new one. I know I did. I ended up changing my major a few times until I found something I loved at Davis. Very easy process. Students have the opportunity to add a few minors, double major like myself, and just to prepare for your desired career. We do have over 400 faculty who identify as first generation. So we do have this like program called First Generation Initiative, which you can talk to these faculty and staff with shared experiences and things like that, so many different resources. And then for our third reason, we are community centered. So this is just a few of the different, a small representation of like the several centers that we have. UC Davis is a very large campus. We're 5,300 acres to be exact. So the best way to make our large campus smaller is to actually get involved and find your community. So you'll eventually find your community. It's great here. So two of the centers that aren't mentioned in this map, we do have our health professions advising center. So if you're interested in like the med track, the pre-health track, highly suggest using that. And then we do have the student startup center. So this is for our innovators and our future entrepreneurs.
Okay, number 4 are all the opportunities that await you when you come to UC Davis. We have 6 professional schools, and we have a 50% undergraduate participation rate in research. We also have 800 plus student clubs and organizations, which is really awesome, and they cover a wide variety of different fields. Some are academic clubs and some are social clubs. We also have some philanthropy clubs, one of which that I love talking about is our Disney Prince and Princesses Club, which is a philanthropic club where men and women dress up as Disney princes and princesses, and they go visit sick children in the nearby hospitals in Sacramento. Another one is a laser tag club that we have where students will go at like 2, 3 in the morning and play laser tag in one of our buildings on campus. And those are just some like super fun clubs that are more social and philanthropic clubs, but we also have plenty of academic clubs as well, like our pre-physician assistant club, pre-health clubs, things like that. We also have 40 plus education abroad programs, and they cover, they're located on all 7 different continents. So if you did want to study abroad in Antarctica, that is something that you could do. And yeah, so next slide. So then next steps. Something that really that's super cool that's happening right now is you can check us out on the college tour. There's a sneak peek watch party on September 26th, and basically you can experience life at UC Davis through the eyes of real students, each on their own personal journeys. We are one of the only UC schools to appear on the college tour. And this is a series created by award-winning Hollywood producers to help students and their families be able to visit colleges without necessarily leaving their own homes. So if you want to check that out, you can scan the QR code right here. I can leave a couple of seconds for people to do that, or you can email us and we can send you the QR code, and you can go check that out. And then this is just how, like, this is a quote from our chancellor, Gary May, and we kind of encourage people who are applying to UC Davis or students who are attending UC Davis to picture themselves as future alumni, because that is what you potentially are and can be. And so a great quote from our chancellor is, "You will find that UC Davis isn't just a campus, it's a welcoming, inclusive community that thrives on excellence, innovation, and self-expression." And then just to wrap everything up, we really encourage everyone to apply to UC Davis. So when you're going through the general UC application, make sure to check UC Davis. So your application will get sent to us. And you can submit your application from November 1st to November 30th. We really encourage students who are applying to make sure to submit their applications before November 30th, just because, you know, everybody's scrambling to submit their applications. You know, sometimes your server can get overloaded, or if your Wi-Fi goes out, we don't accept applications after November 30th. So we just encourage students to, you know, hopefully get on that sooner rather than later. And then the website below is ucdavis.edu/apply.
Hello, everybody. My name is Caleb, and I'm here representing Humboldt State University. I think we only have about 3 minutes to present. That's what I was told. So I'm going to make this very quick. And I am going to leave my contact information and a virtual contact card that you can fill out so that I can connect with you if you have any other questions. Just very briefly, a little bit about Humboldt State University. We are part of the California State University system. I'm sure you've heard of the CSUs before. We are all the way at the very top, so an hour and a half south of the Oregon border. And it is a small campus in a small town, and it's a rural community in which we live. Right now, we currently only have 6,000 students, and our faculty to student ratio is 21:1. We offer a whole lot of majors. So right now, we currently offer 48. We are going to add about another 8 to 10 majors, and there's a lot. So depending on what you're interested in, we do business, social work, kinesiology. I'm just going to go through a few here. Business is very popular. I did that as my major for undergrad. Kinesiology, we have a huge building on campus with a lot of equipment for our kinesiology students to practice on. So if you're interested in sports science, sports medicine, pre-physical therapy, for psychology, we offer a lot of opportunities for you to get involved with research and a lot of state-of-the-art equipment. We're mostly known for the biological sciences. So as you see in front of you here, these are our students getting outside. They're not stuck inside a traditional classroom and four walls. They actually get to go outside, and this becomes your classroom. So we always refer to the forest as our backyard and the Pacific Ocean as our front yard, because you can literally see both from campus. If you're interested in chemistry, forestry, we are also known for the liberal arts, so music, film, theater, art, dance. Our students design everything from the makeup design, the lighting, stage design. They help with filming, directing, so it's very hands-on. This is a picture of, it was taken by our school photographer. So she did a great job of just getting outside and taking pictures of our surrounding environment and our students. If you're interested in outdoors activities, we do have a lot of activities that are easily accessible. So if you're into surfing, fishing, kayaking, canoeing, whitewater rafting, doing a bonfire at the beach. This is Fern Canyon, so some scenes from Jurassic Park were actually filmed here, and I've been there about 7 times. On the last minute here, I'll talk a little bit about admissions requirements. So we all know times are a bit wonky right now with the pandemic, and things are constantly changing. So right now we are actually not asking for SAT or ACT scores. We are strictly looking at academics. So make sure you focus on your GPA. Right now we are looking for a 2.5 or higher, and you do need to fulfill the A through G subject requirements, which you should be familiar with. And that, if you wanted to transfer as well, we do accept transfer students year round. So for the fall semester and the spring semester, make sure you meet with a transfer specialist so that you're on the right track to transfer over to our school. So thank you guys for your time, and I'm going to go ahead and post that link so that I can connect with you after the presentation.
Thanks so much, Caleb. Hello, everyone. This is V with the University of Louisville. So excited you guys are here today. I'm going to share my screen to share a little bit more information about the University of Louisville. I am based in Los Angeles, California, and I am your neighbor. I work with students from all Western US. Looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble here. I'm going to try to go as fast as possible as we don't have that much time for the rest of the university. So we're a medium-sized Carnegie Research University with about 216 majors. Most popular majors for students from California are going to be engineering, business, nursing, and the #2 sports administration program, #2 rated sports administration program in the nation. Other unique programs are accelerated 3+3 law school program, direct entry into dentistry program. We're also lucky to have our own medical school and university hospital system with research opportunities as early as freshman year. We are test optional for year 2022, and any California student who is admitted receives an automatic $10,000 scholarship. We are a Power 5 school with Division I athletics. We're known for our school spirit. And aside from being top 20 in the nation for athletics, we're also known to instill community engagement in students through 450 organizations, intramural sports, 34 Greek organizations, and much more. We have direct flights from Los Angeles to Louisville every day, and our location is very beneficial to students as Louisville is known as a big city of 1.2 million people, but with a small town feel. Lots of opportunities for fun, recreation, and internships in Fortune 500 companies. Our campus is also easily accessible from Muhammad Ali International Airport, which is only minutes away or less than $10 Uber ride. That's it for my time. Thanks so much. And next stop is going to be New Mexico State.
Thank you so much. We'll rush right through this. I can start from the very beginning of my slides. Whoops, nope, that's the last slide. We don't want that one. Okay, hi, I'm Susan with New Mexico State University. I'm a senior admissions advisor here. I work with all students in the beautiful state of California. So if you have any questions at all or need any help with anything, you're going to reach out to me. I will, at the end of this, put my contact information in the chat. New Mexico State University, every year we see more and more students from California. And why? It's because we are part of the WUE. We're part of the Western Undergraduate Exchange. That is automatic for all California's residents. You don't have to apply for it. There isn't a limited number of WUE scholarships. You don't have to qualify for it. If you're admitted and you're a resident of California, you will automatically receive it. We also have merit scholarships that you can earn and stack on top of the WUE discount. So we're a really nice, affordable option for California students who are looking for that very traditional college experience, the very residential college. All first-year students do live on campus. We're very undergraduate focused. We are a research university. We're the Land Grant University of New Mexico, and we're also a NASA Space Grant College. And as you can see from this picture, we have a beautiful campus. We're up against the mountains. And even though we are located in the desert and get lots of sunshine, we have a very green campus because we are located in a river valley, and it's a large agricultural area. We have nearly 100 undergraduate degree options for you. These are all of our academic colleges. Popular majors with my California students are nursing, computer science, aerospace engineering, kinesiology, and all of our agriculture programs are really, we're really well known for them. And those are all really, really popular with our California students. We are known as the Aggies. We are Division I athletics. We're part of the Western Athletic Conference. We have tons of clubs, lots of things to do. We have Greek life, if that's something you're interested in. We have just over 14,000 students on campus with an average class size of only 27. So we're not a giant university, but we're not teeny tiny either. We're that nice medium-sized university. First-year students can have cars on campus. The closest major airport is in El Paso, Texas. It's 45 minutes away. We do have a free shuttle that you can take to and from the El Paso airport. Currently, our application fee is being waived. So if you're interested in applying, I am going to put my information in the chat, but you can apply. Our application is open now. You could apply today, and you will not have to pay a application fee. We're also test optional. So if you have those scores, send them in, but we do not require them. And as I said, no impacted majors, and I think that's it. On to the next school.
Cool. What's going on, everybody? My name is Tony. Bear with me as I get this started. I roughly got like a minute or two, so I may go over time just a little bit. But we're San Francisco State. Some quick fun facts, highlights about us. Top 25 film schools in the nation. This year, we're actually ranked 20th by Hollywood Reporter. We've had students work on films like Inside Out, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda. If you've seen those, you're big on Disney, Pixar. Definitely a great school to attend. We have the first and only College of Ethnic Studies in the nation. If you're interested in studying Latino, Latina studies, African American studies, Native American, Persian American. It's a great social justice program, college to be a part of. As you all can see on the right hand side, some awards we won, some Pulitzers, Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and Tonys. And we actually have our Oscars and Grammys for display in our administration building. A lot of students ask us where is San Francisco State located. They think we're located in downtown, but we're actually a little bit southwest of it. And you can see all the different opportunities for internships you have at Salesforce, right? We're close to UC Berkeley. We're close to Tesla, Palo Alto, Facebook, Google, all of those Fortune 500 companies in the Silicon Valley where you have the opportunity for those internships. We have 6 different colleges, right, which make up about 120 different majors if you count on concentration, right? We have the first and only College of Ethnic Studies, like I said, and then we were #1 feeder school in the nation for the #1 feeder school for teachers in the Bay Area, excuse me, if you wanted to become a teacher. We have some of our popular majors on the left-hand side. As you can see in some of our impacted majors, one that I like to talk about is our BECA, Broadcasting Electronic Communication Arts. if you're interested in going into the TV production side, news anchoring, music production, anything like that, it's a great major to be a part of, very hands-on, as you all can see in the picture behind us. We have state-of-the-art laboratories for our students who want to go into biology, kinesiology, anything like that. And then really quickly, y'all, I know I got 4 minutes, but we do have campus life. A lot of students think, because we're in San Francisco, we don't have a campus culture, but we do. We have over 250 student organizations. We have over 20 something sports clubs. They keep fluctuating, but definitely that opportunity for you to enjoy campus, and over 50 different Greek organizations on our campus. Some resources, as you all can see, sorry. But one I talk about is our EOP, first generation low income, for that support if you need it. It is there for you to take advantage of. Visit us. We do have on-campus guided tours starting tomorrow. We would love to see you all. Of course, we have COVID restrictions and whatnot, but feel free to take advantage, take a campus tour. Masks are required. We want you all to come see our beautiful campus. Do bring a sweater. Even for me, coming from the LA area, I didn't bring a sweater when I transferred to SF State, and I was freezing my butt off. It is pretty cold up there. And last, feel free to contact me. This is my contact. Take a picture. I'll leave it up for like 5 seconds because I know you got 3 minutes to move on to the next session. So those of you joining us for the new session, thank you. But there's also a QR code if you wanted to enter our emailing list. Please feel free to scan that really quickly. And if you have any questions, I'm going to put my email or my stuff in the chat. And then our admissions requirements are pretty much as similar as Humboldt. We also admit lower division and upper division transfer students as well. Okay, appreciate your time, y'all. Thank you. Sorry I had to kind of rush through that, but if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. We are here to support you all in any way that we can. Okay. I know we got like 2 minutes, y'all. Does anyone have any questions before you all head off into your next session for any of the representatives we have here today? Nope. All right, we got 2 minutes, y'all, and then Justin is gonna present, so just bear with us. For those of you who are just joining us, thank you for being here. We do appreciate you all. But you do all have Humboldt State, San Francisco State, University of Kentucky, or Louisville, sorry, New Mexico, and then it is, I forgot, Justin, your college's name. I'm sorry, it's such a hard one, but he'll talk about it in a little bit.
It's posted in the chat.
Yeah, it's the Columbus College of Art and Design.
There it is.
CCAD.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks, guys.
All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Just due to time, we want to make sure we get everybody in, okay?
All right, everybody, I'm gonna kick things off here as you're coming in. So our next, so this session is from 7:05 to 7:25. We all have schools to go through, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share my screen. There should be time for questions at the end. And honestly, if you have questions during any of the presentations, just throw them in the chat and hopefully some of our other presenters will catch them and make sure that we talk about them at the end. All right. So hopefully you should be able to see my screen now. So I'm going to get right into it. My name is Justin Jensen. I am a Columbus College of Art and Design admissions counselor. So I am working here in Columbus, Ohio, to kind of bring you some of our art and design options. So, okay, just a quick little background about the Columbus College of Art and Design. So we are a nonprofit private university from probably one of the oldest out there. So 142 years old. We're a smaller school, about 1,100 students. We have about a 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So if you're somebody who's looking for that tight, close-knit kind of opportunity to work on your art, you're going to get that here at Columbus College of Art and Design. We also have a lot of people coming from all over the country. Here is a list of all of our majors that we have. So we have about 11 of them, and each one kind of goes really in depth with each art. You're going to have access to a lot of great equipment, a lot of great faculty that have worked within the industries that they're in, and a lot of time to kind of spend and develop yourself as an artist. We also have minors that you can kind of customize your experience with. So see, here are some of the ones that are listed. This is not all of the minors, and you do not need a minor to go to Columbus College of Art and Design, but some people like to add that on their plate, but they could also expand and choose different electives that they kind of are interested in to kind of make themselves more well-rounded as students. And then things to kind of do next, if you're interested in Columbus College of Art and Design, you can come visit our campus. Since I know some people are probably out there on the West Coast, you could visit us virtually by going to our website. And then you can kind of work on finalizing your art portfolio to submit to us. And then you can check out some of our national portfolio days if you want to get your stuff reviewed. And then making sure that you're doing things like completing your FAFSA, your financial aid, to make sure, because if you can get that, that's free money. You should definitely work on that. These are our deadlines that are going to be for consideration. So December 1st is our deadline if you want to get an answer before the holidays, and February 1st is if you want the best consideration for scholarships and other financial aid. So as you'll see here, these are some of our requirements that you'll need. The biggest thing is a portfolio, and it's 8 to 15 pieces. So if you're into art and design and that's something that's interests you, please feel free to reach out. We can do portfolio reviews before you submit it for an application. So if you're somebody that's interested in that, please feel free to reach out. You could reach out to that email there. I'm going to drop my links and my stuff in the chat, and I'm going to also put in our inquiry form link. So if you want more information, you can fill that out, and we will be in contact with you. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to the next person to present. Thank you, everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Caleb. I am here representing Humboldt State University today. And let me go ahead and get started here. So a little bit about Humboldt State University. We are part of the California State Universities, and we are all sister schools. So there are a total of 23 campuses spread out throughout California. We are at the very top, so very close to the Oregon border. A little bit more about our school. We currently only have 6,000 students, which is great for you because that means that we offer small classroom sizes. Faculty to student ratio is 21-to-1. So your professor will know you on a first name basis. And if you have any questions, it's a lot easier to get that attention from your professor. Now, we offer a whole lot of things at Humboldt State University. So I always like to say we offer a little bit for everyone. Right? It depends what you're looking for. We have over 48 majors. We have 69 minors. If you wanted to be a teacher, we have credentialing programs. We have different concentrations and 12 graduate programs. Now, the pictures you're going to see here, just a handful of them, these are our students. So these are Humboldt State University students, and they are out in the community interacting. They are getting that hands-on experience. They're learning. And that's what we try to do for all our students. We try to find internships for all our students. And there are also a lot of job opportunities on campus, off campus. So if you're looking to get that experience to add to your resume, you're definitely going to be offered that opportunity. Business, that was my major as an undergraduate student. Again, a whole lot of opportunities for you to interact with local businessmen, local businesswomen, a lot of entrepreneurs, and there's a lot of events that you can get involved with so that you can build rapport with these professionals. If anyone is interested in kinesiology, that is one of our most popular programs. Actually, at Humboldt State University, we have a huge building with a lot of state-of-the-art equipment, as well as for psychology. There are a lot of research opportunities that you can get involved with. If you look here, these are some of our most popular programs in the biological sciences. So we are surrounded with wildlife, marine life, and some examples of the majors that we offer: oceanography. So you get to go out on the Pacific Ocean. We have a research laboratory up in Trinidad, which is about 12 miles north of campus. And again, you get to just do research and explore. Chemistry, same thing. Forestry. So fun fact, if you want to be a forestry major, over 2/3 of the upper division level classes are outside. So you're out learning from the beautiful environment that we are very privileged to live in. And then lastly, our College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. So if you're interested in music, art, film, theater, dance, this is a great school for that. We have a whole lot of things. So we're very limited on time. So I'm gonna, on the last minute here, I'm just gonna talk about some of the hobbies. A lot of the students love going out and going surfing, kayaking, canoeing, water rafting. If you, and no, you don't have to be either. If you just wanted to go have a bonfire at the beach, or if you wanted to just go to the forest and read a book, play an instrument. A lot of times I've been hiking around the redwoods and someone's playing like their flute or their saxophone, which is really, really cool. Fern Canyon, that is where some scenes from Jurassic Park were actually filmed. I've been there several times. And lastly, if you are interested in Humboldt State University, currently we are only looking at your GPA. So make sure that you have at least a 2.5. That's the minimum requirement to submit an application, but the higher your GPA, the better. And then you do have to fulfill the A through G subject requirements, which you should all be familiar with. If anybody wanted to attend a community college first and then transfer over to our university, you can also definitely do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and post a link in the chat room. So if you wanted for me to connect with you, please fill that out. It literally takes 30 seconds and then I'll be able to just connect with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Caleb. Hello, everyone. This is V. Alidema from the University of Louisville. I'll go ahead and share more information about our university. I'm based in Los Angeles, California, and work with students from all Western US. We are a medium-sized Carnegie Research University with about 11,000 undergraduate students. We have about 216 majors, but please know that you can come as undecided as well. So you don't have to know what major you want to study before you apply. And we still have the resources to help you graduate in 4 years. Some popular majors for students from California are going to be engineering, business, nursing, and number 2 in the nation, sports administration. And none of our programs are going to be impacted. Other unique programs on our campus are going to be 3+3 law school program, accelerated direct entry dentistry program, and we're also lucky to have our own medical school and university hospital system with plenty of opportunities for research starting as early as freshman year. So we are test optional for year 2022, and any California student who is admitted receives an automatic $10,000 scholarship. There are, of course, multiple options to increase scholarship opportunities as well. So we are a Power 5 school with Division I athletics. We are known for our school spirit. Aside from being a top 20 in the nation for athletics, we're also known to instill community engagement in students through 450 different organizations, intramural and club sports, 34 Greek organizations, and more. There are direct flights leaving to and from Los Angeles to Louisville every day. Our location is very beneficial to students as Louisville is known as a big city of 1.2 million people with a small town feel. And lots of opportunities for fun, recreation, and internship in Fortune 500 companies. Our campus is also very easily accessible from the Muhammad Ali International Airport, which is only minutes away from campus and less than $10 Uber ride. Thanks so much, and go Cards!
Thank you so much. I am going to share my screen. I think I'd have this down by now. Oop, obviously I don't. Okay, hi everyone. I'm Susan Metzler with New Mexico State University. I'm a senior admissions advisor here with New Mexico State. I actually work with all students in the state of California. First of all, we are part of the WUE, and if you're familiar with that, it's the Western Undergraduate Exchange. All California residents automatically receive the WUE discount. You don't have to apply for it. You don't have to qualify for it. If you're a resident of California, you will automatically receive it. We also have scholarships that you can stack on top of the tuition discount. So New Mexico State University is a really affordable option for California students who are looking for that very traditional college experience. And for those students who maybe do want to go out of state or look at a school out of state, but don't want to pay really high out of state tuition costs. We are the land grant University of New Mexico. We were established back in 1888. We were known as New Mexico A&M until 1960 because our College of Agriculture and our College of Engineering were our two original colleges, although we do have a lot of other colleges and different majors too. We do have nearly 100 undergraduate degree options. These are our academic colleges. We have everything popular with California students: engineering. We do have aerospace engineering, nursing, computer sciences, creative media, kinesiology, business. We have a PGA golf management program. We're one of the few universities in the country that has that. And none of our majors are impacted. So if you want to major in computer science, you can. We have Division I sports. We're part of the Western Athletic Conference, just over 14,000 students on campus. Our average class size is only 27. So it's a great way to know your classmates, your faculty members. We have lots of clubs, Greek life. But one thing that is really important is right now we're waiving the application fee. So if you want to apply, I'm going to put the link in the chat. You don't have to pay an application fee. Our application is open, so you can even apply tonight if you want. So that's it. I'm going to pass it on to the next person. And thank you.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tony. I am here representing San Francisco State. Bear with me here as I get this going. So I'm going to do this fairly quickly so we leave enough time for UC Davis. But we're San Francisco State. Some fun facts about us, right? We are top 25 film schools in the nation. Actually, this year we're top 20 from Hollywood Reporter, so we're definitely happy about that. We have students who worked on films like Inside Out, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda, to name a few. Big on internship opportunities, right? Putting your passion into action. We want to give you the tools you need to succeed. We are the first and only College of Ethnic Studies, so if you're interested in studying Latino studies, Asian American, Persian American, it's a great opportunity, and it's a very social justice driven college, and we're definitely proud of that. You all can see some awards we've won, some Pulitzers, Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and Tonys. Nothing too major, right? If you all aren't familiar where San Francisco State is located, a lot of students think we're located in downtown, but we're not. We're located southwest, closer to Ocean Beach. You all can see the different companies we're around. So we got Salesforce, Uber, Oracle, Facebook, Google, Apple, right in the Silicon Valley. So we're big on a lot of our students getting those internships in the Silicon Valley or even startup companies in the Bay Area, right? San Francisco is known to be the startup hub where you have a lot of startup companies coming from San Francisco and then working their way down. We have 6 different colleges. College of Education is actually the first college we ever opened. We are the #1 feeder school in the Bay Area for teachers. And then we have, of course, our Ethnic Studies, Science, and Engineering as well. We also have about 120 different majors you can choose from. Business administration being our most popular. Engineering, we have computer, civil, mechanical, and electrical engineering. And we also have another one that is really popular. It's called BECA, Broadcasting, Electronic Communication Arts, for any student that wants to go into music production or anything that is TV production behind the camera. It's a great, great major. We just opened a brand new building for state of the art. And you all can see our impacted majors on the right-hand side. For you first-time freshmen, only pre-nursing would be one that would be impacted, but all the other ones you're able to apply to. We have around 250 student organizations you can choose from, right? Some based off your hobbies. So if you're into Pokemon Go, anything like that, you can go into that. A lot of our professors are into Pokemon Go, so you can play with them as well. Sports clubs, NCAA Division II on our campus. We have over 50 different Greek organizations if you wanted to do that. We do have that student life. A lot of students think we don't have it due to, you know, us being a commuter campus, but we do. And then some quick resources on our campus that I like to talk about is our Education Opportunity and Pathway Program for students who are first-generation low income, as well as our Metro College Success Program, which is for students who are first-time freshmen transitioning from high school to the four-year institution, they help you with that process, kind of like Avid, a little bit more intense, and you're with them for your first 2 years. Due to time, our admissions requirements are similar to Humboldt State. We're only looking at your A through G's, what they see or better, C minus or better, 2.5 GPA, and graduating from high school. We're not looking at SATs or ACTs. Visit us. We have on-campus guided tours. Check out our website if you're interested. I will put our information in the chat if you wanted to register or enter our inquiry form, or if you wanted to scan that QR code, I'll leave it up for like 2 seconds while UC Davis gets ready. But feel free to contact me. My info, I will put it in the chat as well. I am here to support you all if you have any questions. All right. Thank you for your time, y'all. I know that was kind of fast. Sorry. And next up would be UC Davis.
Hi, everyone. My name is Princess, and I will be one of your presenters today. I am a fourth-year double majoring in sociology and Chicano studies, and if my colleague wants to introduce herself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Paige. I'm also a fourth year at UC Davis, and I'm studying human development and art history.
So just very quickly, this presentation will talk about 5 reasons that we think that everyone should know about UC Davis. So the first reason is that UC Davis is centrally located. So as you can see on your slide, there's so many different locations that you can go to. You have the Bay Area, you have Napa and Sonoma wineries. You can go hiking and skiing. If you're from SoCal or from Central Valley, there's an airport and there's other methods of transportation very quickly to go back home, which is nice. Something about Davis, it is one of the last college towns in the country. So we do have 38,000 students in a city less than 70,000 residents. So everything about the city of Davis is intertwined with our campus community, which is great. Then our second reason, we have 100+ majors and minors within all our 4 academic colleges, which you're seeing on your screen. So students have so many different options. You can double major, I know I did. You can add a couple of minors and stuff like that. So you have so many different opportunities that you can try new things as well. Like I know I ended up changing my major a few times. And then our third reason is we are community centered. So as you can see, we have so many different centers, organizations, and all those things. Even though UC Davis is the largest UC campus, being 5,300 acres. The best way to make it smaller is by getting involved, finding your community. So this is just one way. So this is just like a small representation of the several centers across campus that we have.
Also here at UC Davis, there are so many opportunities for our students. There are 6 professional schools. There is over 10,000 internship opportunities. We have 25 NCAA Division I athletic teams, and we have over 800 student clubs and organizations. And these clubs and organizations are really one of the hearts of our campus. They range from, academic clubs to like the Pre-PA Society, the Philosophy Society, to philanthropic clubs like our Disney Prince and Princesses Club on campus, which students dress up as Disney princes and princesses and go visit hospitals in Sacramento to visit sick children. We also have more fun and social recreational clubs like rock climbing clubs, as well as our laser tag club, which is a group of students that get together at like 2 to 3 in the morning and go play laser tag on campus in some of the buildings that they can rent out. We also have 40+ education abroad programs, and they take place over all 7 continents. So if you wanted to study abroad in Antarctica, that is something that you can do if you attend UC Davis. Some next steps that we have for you. We're really excited to talk about the college tour. There's a sneak preview watch party on September 26th, so you can experience life at UC Davis through the eyes of some real UC Davis students, each on their own personal journey. And we are the first of any of the UCs to appear on the college tour, which is a new streaming series which is created by award-winning Hollywood producers to help students and families visit colleges without leaving the comfort of their own home. So if you'd like to check that out, you can scan the QR code and you'll be able to sign up for emails to ensure you're up to date on how to become a UC Davis Aggie. moves up 1 second to get our screen back up there. Alrighty. And then something we encourage everybody who's a prospective student, or if you are a student attending UC Davis, is to consider yourself as a future alumni. So we have this great quote by our Chancellor Gary May, and it's, "You will find that UC Davis isn't just a campus, it's a welcoming, inclusive community that thrives on excellence, innovation, and self-expression." And those are just some values that we hold really dear at UC Davis, and we like to emphasize in all of our students. And then finally, we encourage everyone to apply to UC Davis. So you can submit your application through November 1st to November 30th. We really encourage students to submit early, just because, you know, if you are submitting at 11:59 p.m. on November 30th, everybody is also trying to submit their application by that date. So it's a lot on our server. Sometimes if your Wi-Fi goes out or there's any issues like that, we don't accept applications on December 1st, only on November 30th. That's the last date. So we really encourage students to do that, just some tips and tricks. And then if you are interested, make sure to go to ucdavis.edu/apply. Thanks for listening.
Well, thank you all for those of you who just joined our session 3. We do appreciate you. If you are joining us for the final session, it will begin at 7:30 with Columbus College of Art and Design. I got it right this time, Justin, so you got it. But we will go ahead and get started at 7:30. So just take a little break, let us catch our breath real quick, and feel free to ask any questions if you are here for the final session. We do have the chat open, but we'll start in exactly 2 minutes. And each institution will roughly present for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Yo, what's going on, everybody? We are going to get started in about like 10 seconds. So just bear with us. We're going to get started with Columbus College of Art and Design. And I'll pass it over to Justin to do the talk.
All right, hello, everybody. All right, I'm going to get us started. Like I said, post your kind of questions as you have them. We'll also be kind of answering questions at the end, but we're going to try to get through a bunch of presentations here. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to share my screen. All right, so hopefully you should be able to see my screen right now. So my name is Justin Jensen, and I am an admissions counselor at the Columbus College of Art and Design. So I just want to take you through a little bit about our college today. So a little bit about the Columbus College of Art and Design. We are located in Columbus, Ohio, so over on the Eastern Standard Time. So we are one of the oldest nonprofit private art and design colleges, about 142 years old. We have about 1,100 students, so we're a smaller school. And we have a 9-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So if you're somebody who's really trying to work on their art and design and whatever kind of field that you're interested in, this is going to be a really nice, close, tight-knit area where you can work with your professor and also get some feedback from a very small select group of students. So you really get to work on yourself as an individual. We also have students from all over the country. So here's our 11 majors that you can pick from. So the fact that we do have these 11 majors means that these are fully developed majors that you're going to be able to explore through and kind of go through the entirety of the process of each respective major. You're going to have access to a lot of great equipment like Cintiq Labs. You're going to have access to all kinds of equipment that are going to be state of the art. And then you can also work through many different things with faculty that have experience in the real world and experience in that kind of field that they're a part of. We also have our minors. So these are some of the minors here listed. It's not all of our minors. So if you want to customize your experience with a minor, that's something that you could do at CCAD. And you could also, if you don't want a minor, you can also just kind of explore multiple different options and electives that you can take. So just some of the next steps that you could take if you're interested in Columbus College of Art and Design, if you're interested in art and design in general. I encourage you to reach out to us and kind of visit our campus. Obviously, you know, a lot of you might be on the West Coast, so it might be something where you do a virtual tour, which we do offer on our website. So we do require a portfolio with our application. So if that's something that you need to help with and work on, the admissions counselor team will be able to help you with that and work with you on that. Our deadlines are December 1st and February 1st. So December 1st is just kind of a peace of mind deadline. You want to get it before, if you want to get an answer before the holidays, that's when you want to apply. If you want to get the best opportunities with scholarships and financial aid, February 1st is your deadline. And then, yeah, so these are the things that you'll need for our deadlines. And then tips for our great portfolio. So we require 8 to 15 pieces. So just kind of make sure that you look at these and do that. But you can also schedule a portfolio review with an admissions counselor ahead of your application. So if this is something that interested you, if you're interested in art and design, you're going to have a really great time here and a great experience and really worked and develop yourself as a creator. All right, so that's it for me. I'm going to go ahead and post my information in the chat. If you want more info, I'm going to also post our inquiry link so you can fill it out and get more information from us. I'm going to pass it on to our next presenters, Humboldt State.
All right, thank you very much, Justin. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here with all of you. Okay, it's loading. There we go. All right, so without further ado, my name is Caleb, and I am an admissions counselor at Humboldt State University. I have been working for Humboldt for about 4 years now, and yeah, I love coming here and interacting with all of you. So a little bit more about the university. We are a small campus located in Arcata, California, which is up in Northern California. Just for perspective, we are about an hour and a half south of the Oregon border. So we're very close to Portland, Oregon, and also San Francisco area, about 4.5 hours away from both. And we currently only have around 6,000 students. So you get the vibe is kind of like a private school because classrooms are smaller, more intimate classroom setting. So you get to interact with your fellow classmates, with your professor. And if you have any questions, it's just a lot easier to get in contact with your professor, right? As opposed to some other schools that might have massive lecture halls with 300, 400 students in a classroom. Humboldt is quite the opposite of that. Now, we offer 48 majors. We have 69 minors. So we have quite a bit that we offer. And these are all pictures of our students, whether they have internships or doing community service. These are some of our most popular programs. Again, we have close to 50 majors, but kinesiology, for example, is a very popular one. They have a lot of state-of-the-art equipment. For example, have you seen like Gatorade commercials where they're running on those treadmills and everything is being monitored, their heart rate? We have equipment like that. We have things like where you can like run underwater and just really cool things that we utilize for our students. For psychology, there's a lot of research opportunities that are available, and you can get involved with those if you choose to do so. For College of Natural Resources and Sciences, we are surrounded by wildlife, marine life, and by just a beautiful outdoor paradise. I like to call it. Humboldt State University, I'm a little biased because I work for them, but it's one of the most beautiful places that I've seen, and I've traveled coast to coast in the United States. So the redwoods are native to Northern California. So very, very beautiful location where we are. If you're interested in marine biology, fisheries biology, zoology, wildlife, forestry, we have one of the best forestry programs in the nation and one of only 3 fully equipped fire laboratories. If you're interested in music, art, film, theater, dance, those are some of our most popular programs. There's over 100 recitals, concerts that happen on campus, off campus. If you're interested in music or if you sing, some of our students travel internationally, or if you wanted to stay more local, go to Portland, go to San Francisco. So quite a few opportunities for you to travel around. Now, a little bit more about our environment and what students like to do for fun, right? Because it's always important for you when you're in college. Your academics should be number one, but you also want to have fun. We offer so many things. So there's a lot of music concerts, there's eateries, there's coffee shops, plazas, farmers markets. As you see here, surfing is very popular, doing bonfires, water rafting, canoeing, you name it. Hiking, there's a bunch of hiking trails if you want to go mountain biking. It's all very easily accessible. And last but not least, what are the requirements, right? So if you think this is a good fit for you, if everything I said kind of resonates with you, then you want to make sure that you are on the right track. So you want to complete your A through G subject requirements, and you want to have at least a 2.5 cumulative GPA. Now, the way we calculate the GPA is your 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year, and only the A through G subject requirements. So for example, if you got an A in PE or an F in PE, that really wouldn't affect your GPA for our school. And I'm going to go ahead and so the last slide here, if you wanted to attend a community college first and then transfer over to Humboldt State University, we accept transfers year round, so for fall and spring. Now I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the chat room. If you're interested and you want me to connect with you after this presentation, please fill it out. It only takes about 30 seconds. All right, thank you for your time.
All right, thanks so much, Caleb. Hello, everyone. This is V. Alidema with the University of Louisville. I am based in Los Angeles, California, and work with students from all Western US. We are a medium-sized Carnegie Research University with about 11,000 undergraduate students. We have 216 majors, and the most popular majors from California are engineering. We're one of only 7 in the US to require a co-op for engineering, where students earn an average of $34,000 before they even graduate. Business, nursing, and the number 2 program in the nation, which is sports administration. None of our programs are going to be impacted, and you can actually come in as undecided. So that should take off the pressure. We do have the resources to still help you graduate in 4 years. We have other unique programs, including a 3+3 law school program, accelerated direct entry dentistry program, and we're also lucky to have our own medical school and university hospital system with plenty of opportunities for research starting freshman year. So for fall 2022 students, we are test optional, and any California student who's admitted, whether submitting test scores or not, receives an automatic $10,000 scholarship with opportunities to earn more after that. We are a Power 5 school with Division I athletics. We are known for our school spirit. Aside from being top 20 in the nation for athletics, we're also known to instill community engagement in students through 450 different organizations, intramural and club sports, stuff to say, 34 Greek organizations, and more. So our location is also beneficial to students, as Louisville is known as a big city of 1.2 million people with a small town feel. Lots of opportunities for fun, recreation, and internships in Fortune 500 companies. Our campus is also easily accessible from the Muhammad Ali International Airport, which is only minutes away or less than $10 Uber ride. There are, by the way, direct flights to and from Louisville every single day. Thanks so much for your attention, and go Cards. Next up is New Mexico State.
Thank you so much. I'm going to, of course, do the screen. And I'm having all kinds of weird issues tonight with the sharing of the screen, but here we go from the beginning. I'm Susan Metzler. I'm a senior admissions advisor here at New Mexico State University. New Mexico State University is located in Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is in the southern part of the state. The largest major city to us is El Paso, Texas, which is about 45 minutes away from our campus. That is the closest airport. So for students from California who want to fly in, they usually do fly into El Paso. We have a free shuttle service that will actually pick you up at the airport and bring you to campus and back to the airport when you want to go home. We are the land-grant University of New Mexico. We were established back in 1888. We're also a NASA Space Grant College. The city of New Mexico only has about 100,000 people in it, so it is a small city, but it is a real college town. People that are that live in Las Cruces are very involved and affiliated with the university. It is a very friendly, safe, kind of laid back place. Really nice feel at New Mexico State University. We do have nearly 100 undergraduate degree options. These are our academic colleges. With our California students, our really popular majors are all of our agriculture programs, but also nursing, engineering, especially aerospace, computer science, kinesiology. In business, we do have a PGA golf management program. We're one of the few schools in the country that actually has that. But we have a lot of different degrees too, other degrees in the College of Business. We're known as the Aggies. We are part of the WUI, which is really important for you to know. That's the Western Undergraduate Exchange. That is automatic for all California residents. You do not have to apply for the WUI discount. You don't have to qualify for it. If you're a resident of California, you will automatically receive it. We also have merit scholarships that you can stack on top of that WUI discount. We're part of the Western Athletic Conference, so we do have Division I athletics. We have just over 200 clubs on campus, including Greek life, lots of outdoor activities, lots of recreation. A really important thing to know is that we're currently waiving our application fee. So if you do want to apply, you can do that. We do ask that you apply prior to December 1st, and you won't have to pay an application fee. You can still apply after December 1st, but you will have to pay an application fee. And some of our merit scholarships do have a December 1st deadline. Our application is super easy. It takes about 15 minutes to fill out. So I am going to post a link in the chat, and thank you so much. And I'll pass it on to the next person.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tony. I am here representing San Francisco State. So we're going to get into this fairly quickly so we leave enough time for UC Davis to present. But one thing about San Francisco State, right, is we want to put your passion into action. We want students to be able to have the tools they need to succeed. So with us, we had top 25 film schools in the nation, actually top 20th when you look at Hollywood Reporter, definitely proud of that. We've had students work on films like Inside Out, Happy Feet, Kung Fu Panda. Definitely give the students the opportunity to get those internships, very hands-on experience that you're looking for, right? We are the first and only College of Ethnic Studies in the nation. So if you're interested in that, you're interested in studying Latina studies, African American studies, Native American, definitely a great college to attend, very big on the social justice. And then with some awards we've won, as you all can see, some Pulitzers, Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, and Tonys, nothing too major. A lot of students ask us, where is San Francisco State located? They all think that we're located in the city, downtown San Francisco, but we're actually a little bit more southwest. You all can see big companies like Uber, Salesforce, Apple, Netflix, Cisco, Google, Oracle. These are all huge companies and Fortune 500 companies in the Silicon Valley that do offer internships to our students. So if that's something you're interested in, it's a great opportunity for you to get into that. And San Francisco is known as a startup hub where a lot of these up-and-coming companies start their business and then work their way down to the Silicon Valley. At SF State, we have 6 different colleges with about 120 different majors. We started off as a teaching institution. If you want to become a teacher, we are the #1 feeder school in the Bay Area for teachers, and we're definitely proud of that. These are our most popular majors on the left-hand side. Engineering, we have 4 types of engineering: computer, civil, mechanical, and electrical. If you're interested in those, definitely a great program, very hands-on, state-of-the-art facilities for all of our students. Business administration, on top of, you know, marketing management within the business world as well. Cinema is another one that we have. And then one that I like to talk about is Becca Broadcasting Electronic Communication Arts. For students who are interested in going and doing the producing side, whether it be music production or film production, anything, or sorry, TV production, it's definitely a great program. And for our impacted majors, the only one that would affect you all as a first-time freshman would be the pre-nursing. All other ones are not impacted. So as long as you have what we're looking for, then you have a good shot at getting into San Francisco State. We are considered a commuter campus, yes, but we have about 220 different student, 250 student organizations you can join. We're NCAA Division II. You can still try out for our teams, very competitive. We have over 25 different sports clubs and over 50 different Greek organizations. We have a bunch of different events on our campus as well that go on. That student life is still there at SF State that a lot of students feel like they don't have. Even during the COVID times, we still have them. Some resources on our campus, Big One Education Opportunity and Pathway Programs, all 23 CSU campuses and UCs have them. I would recommend for our first generation low-income college students. And then another one that I talk about is our Metro College Success Program, which is a transitional program for our first-time freshmen, where they pair you up with somebody with a similar major and you're with them for your first 2 years. Visit us, right? The biggest things we want to make sure that you come check out our campus, see how beautiful it is. But coming from, you know, LA for myself, I would definitely recommend to bring a sweater because it does get pretty cold. As far as our admissions requirements, they're pretty similar to Humboldt State. All we're looking for is a 2.5 GPA. We're not looking at SATs or ACTs. A through G is completed with a C- or better, and graduating from high school. This is my contact information. I will also put it in the chat. Please feel free to contact me. You can also scan the QR code. I'll leave it up for 2 seconds while UC Davis gets ready. But thank you all. I appreciate it. I know that was kind of fast, but we got roughly 3 minutes. So I'm going to swing it on over to UC Davis. Thanks, y'all.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Princess and I'll be one of the presenters today. I am a fourth year double majoring in Chicano Studies and Sociology. And if my colleague wants to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Paige. I'm also a fourth year and I'm double majoring in human development and art history.
So we'll highlight 5 things that everyone should know about Davis. Our first one is that we are centrally located. So as you can see on your screen, there's so many different locations that you can go during the weekend. You can go hiking, skiing at Yosemite. We do have Sacramento, which is our California's capital, which is 20 minutes away. We do have an airport there as well. If you're 21 plus, of course, you can visit our wineries that are in Napa and Sonoma Valleys. So we have so many different locations. Just a little fun fact, UC Davis is one of the last college towns in the country. So we do have around 38,000 students. So everything about the city of Davis is intertwined with our campus community. And then our second reason. So as you can see on your screen, we do have 4 academic colleges within the College of UC Davis. We do offer more than 100 plus majors and minors. So you can find your new passion, or if you have a passion, you know, it always changes. I know my passion changed from like med school to like sociology. So you have so many different opportunities to take so many different classes and things like that that aren't necessarily part of your major. You can add a couple of minors, you can double major like myself, just to prepare for your desired career. And then third, we are community centered. So these are just a few of our so many communities that we have on our campus. UC Davis is a very large campus, 5,300 acres to be exact. Even though we are a big campus, we suggest to our students that the best way to make it smaller is to get involved in finding your community.
We have a lot of opportunities for students on campus. We have 6 professional schools, 800 plus student clubs and organizations, 25 NCAA Division I athletic teams, and 40 plus education abroad programs that span over all 7 continents. Some next steps that if you're interested, you can take. We do have a college tour streaming series episode And the debut is in November, but we also have an early watch party September 26th. If you're interested in that, you can scan the QR code and you can stay up to date on emails and information that will be provided to you and your parents or guardian.
Cool. Thank you, everybody, for presenting. Thank you, all of you, for being here. We do have a couple minutes. If you want to ask any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. We are here for a couple more minutes. If you don't have any questions, we do appreciate you all for being here such late in the night. But thank you all. We do appreciate you for being here. Feel free to reach out to any of us. If you all want to put your contact info in one more time for everybody to get that, that would be great. All of our college reps. But thank you, everybody. Stay safe. We appreciate you all. And don't let senioritis hit you too hard. Try to finish strong, okay? Do any of the students have any questions before we let you all go for the night? Everyone's tired, huh? I can see it. No questions, huh? All right, y'all. So we don't want to be mindful of everyone's time. We do appreciate you all for being here. If any of the reps want to stay a couple minutes longer, please feel